I can see that it's hurting you. I can feel your pain. It's hard to see the sunshine through the rain. Oh, I know sometimes it seems as if it's never gonna end, but you'll get through it. Just don't give in because you can count on the Lord. Good morning and welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it yesterday. Here we go. In breaking news late yesterday evening, Arkansas Athletic Director Jeff Long fired head coach of the football program Bobby Petrino after discovering more information that followed Petrino's motorcycle accident with Jessica Durrell, a university employee. Initially, Petrino told Long that he was alone during the accident, which later was found to be untrue, and Long placed Petrino on a leave of absence. Several days later, Long discovered Petrino, who is married with 4 children, did in fact have an improper relationship with Durrell, whom Petrino hired, and also gave Durrell a gift of $20,000. And Long stated, quote, "He made the decision, a conscious decision, to mislead the public on Tuesday, and in doing so negatively and adversely affected the reputation of the University of Arkansas and our football program. And in short, Coach Petrino engaged in a pattern of misleading and manipulative behavior designed to deceive me and members of the athletic staff, both before and after the motorcycle accident." Close quote. Since Petrino was fired with cause, he would not receive the $18 million buyout his contract called for. Petrino released this statement, quote, "The simplest response I have is, I'm sorry. These 2 words seem very inadequate, but that is my heart. And all I have been able to think about is the number of people I've let down by making selfish decisions. I've taken a lot of criticism in the past, some deserved, some not deserved. This time I have no one to blame but myself. I chose to engage in an improper relationship. I also made several poor decisions following the end of that relationship and in the aftermath of the accident. I accept full responsibility for what has happened." Close quote. Long stated the search for a new head coach begins immediately. Now on to the National Basketball Association, as they had a lighter schedule last night, but with 2 key nationally televised games as 2 Eastern Conference powerhouses battle in the first televised game as the Boston Celtics got the best of the Miami Heat 115-107 as the Celtics proved they are still a force to be reckoned with as Paul Pierce netted 27 points. The Charlotte Bobcats continued their quest to land the number 1 pick in the draft as they lost for the 49th time this season, this time to the Cleveland Cavaliers 103-90 with 25 points from Lester Hudson. The Orlando Magic still didn't have Dwight Howard, but this time they needed him as they lost to the Washington Wizards 93-85 as Kevin Seraphin had a double-double with 24 points and 13 rebounds, while the Philadelphia 76ers literally spanked the New Jersey Nets 107-88 as Lou Williams scored 20 points. The Sacramento Kings came up short against the defending champions Dallas Mavericks 110-100 as Sean Marion put up a double-double. And the second nationally televised game featured a rematch from last Sunday's overtime thriller in Madison Square Garden as the New York Knicks battled the Chicago Bulls without Derrick Rose, but this time the outcome was different as the Bulls cruised to a 98-86 victory with Rip Hamilton finally delivering what he was brought in to do and scored 20 points. The playoff picture in the NBA is starting to take shape as the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat, as expected, have already clinched a playoff berth for the Eastern Conference, while in the Western Conference, the San Antonio Spurs have clinched their playoff berth and the Oklahoma City Thunder have clinched their division. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at CEEJAY, that's CEEJAY, sports@gmail.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, CJSports.com, and be sure to follow me on Twitter at CJ Sports. And stay tuned for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling because you look better when you do. And in closing, until justice is served, I am Trayvon Martin.